Based on the purportedly real-life memoir of the former stockbroker and ex-con Jordan Belfort, this dark comedy was released nationwide on Christmas Day 2013. The fifth collaboration between acclaimed director Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays the young and ambitious Belfort, has already made $20 million in profit against his $100 million budget. The involved plot follows DiCaprio as he makes a name for himself in the securities commodities business, selling penny stocks to wealthy investors, making hundreds of millions in the process, motivating his hungry troops of telephone terrorists by shouting, "I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich." Hopefully the fourth time will be the charm for Leo, as his nominated performance here is nothing short of exemplary, showcasing the full range of emotions, from heartbreak and frustration to overjoyed happiness and drugged-out cluelessness. In fact, his remarkable performance is often the only thing propelling the listless story from one scene to the next. The bizarre and lively characters he meets along the way are as fascinating as they are expertly acted by the supporting cast, which includes an Oscar-nominated performance from Jonah Hill and a delightfully amusing sidekick role, the stunningly sexy Margot Robbie as the bickering wife, famed director Rob Reiner as a foul-mouthed advisor, and Kyle Chandler as the straight-edged FBI agent tasked with taking the entire circus down.
If I'm not mistaken, you just tried to bribe a federal officer.
No, technically I didn't bribe anybody.
No, that's not the conversation
No. According to the U.S. Criminal Code, there needs to be an exact dollar figure for the exchange of services. That would not hold up in a court of law.
I heard it.
No, that's the truth. But I want to tell you this.
Yeah.
The same gentleman that told me that you tried to get your broker's license also told me that you were a straight arrow.
You ran a security check on me.
Well, when you sail on a boat fit for a Bond villain, sometimes you need to play the part, right?
Jean Dujardin, Jon Favreau, Matthew McConaughey, and a cameo from the real Belfort also have minor roles. The R-rated sideshow of debauchery, lavish parties, sex, drugs, nudity, and widespread stock fraud is extremely entertaining, but also lengthy, clocking in with a 3-hour runtime. Breaking the record for most F-bombs in film history, this picture also contains Scorsese's trademark use of popular music in lieu of a traditional score. The long tracking shots, intense close-ups, slow motion, fourth wall breaking, and stylized editing make every scene in this film work as effortlessly as possible. The film lacks purpose though, moving from one ridiculous sequence to the next with little reason, like when DiCaprio gets bombed out on Quaaludes and attempts to drive himself home. The 15-minute sequence is undeniably hysterical, but it fails to contribute to the narrative in a meaningful way. In small bursts, this is Leo and Marty at their absolute best, but when assembled together, I'm not convinced this is a cohesive film worthy of a Best Picture nomination. Ultimately, it feels exactly like the 1990 hit Goodfellas, minus all the mobsters and murder. So if you enjoyed that picture, you probably love this one too. I, however, won't be clamoring to watch it again right away. The Wolf of Wall Street. Raunchy fun, but loosely organized. Now let's see what you had to say about this movie in the YouTube comments. The Wolf of Wall Street, a 10 and an 8. Overlooking the runtime, you praise the film's unapologetic delivery and fantastic acting, scoring this an amazing. While I wouldn't say the movie ever dragged, it definitely felt like it was mostly fluff rather than substance. A tremendous effort by all those involved, but I'm only going to give it a great.